Okay, so these are the types of problems you have. There's three kinds of things here. So number one is a mid-segment, number two is a bisector, and number three are these ones with the parallel lines. So every time, these are the types of ways I'll set up my fractions. So you set up your proportion. So just with my color coding here, this is what I'm talking about. You have the top part, and then you have the bottom part. Right, here you have the bottom part, and you have the top part. So once I do these, they're all going to be color coded. You have the top part, you have the bottom part, and then you have the full thing. So the full thing will be all the way across. Okay, so the first thing you need to do on each of these is to set up proportions. So line equals line, line equals line, line equals line. Okay, so with these, like if you look at it, it's already basically set up for you. So you have the question mark divided by 10, because it's over on that side. And then the other side, you have the 4 divided by 5. So that's how you set it up. Then it's just like all the other ones. 4 times 10 is 40. X times 5 is 5x. So 8 equals x. That's the answer to this first one. This one, like if it's on a triangle like this, it's basically set up for you. So over there on the left side of this triangle, you have x and then 4. On the right side of the triangle, you have 10 and 5. So again, you just cross multiply and solve. 5x equals, it's the same thing as before. 5x equals 40, x is 5 again. So once you get this proportion set up, that's really the thing that you need to do. Okay, over here, if you look at this bottom part, you have the red, which is 14, and then you have the blue, which is x. On the other side, we don't have the blue, but the red plus the green, like the whole thing here is 12, right? Because it's 4 plus 8. So you do have the blue here, and then the red goes on top. So from here, you just cross multiply again. This is how these work. You just have to set them up. See what? Oh yeah, I'm not on your assignment yet. These are my just examples in the notes. So here you have the red and then the green. Here you have the green again and the red. So same as all of these, you're setting up proportions. You're missing the red here, but you just do 24 minus 16 is that 8? 8? Yeah. Okay. So it's going to be 8 and 10 are at the top. And the green ones, you have 16 and then x plus 11. So that's really just how you set these up. Like this one is perfectly set up for you already. 6x plus 2 divided by 16 equals 35 over 28. Then you just cross multiply this way. So when they're set up like that, it's pretty easy to see how they work. Like this one, it's also set up for you. You do this one divided by this, that's going to be 12, right? And then you have this one divided by this one. So that's how you set this one up. 8 and 14. And then 12 and 8x minus 3. So I'll work this one out so you have a completed example. These go together, and then these go together. So You don't have to do all these steps. I'm just doing it so you see them. 8 and 14, 12. Nope, that's not right. I messed this up. 8x minus 3, and then 12. So 8 times 8 is 64x minus 24 equals 14 times 12 is 168. So 64x equals 192. 168 divided by, I forgot the number, 54. Answer is 3. X equals 3 for this one. Okay, so those are your examples. They'll be available for you on OneNote. Let's go into Canvas. So this is your assignment. Let's just hit a few of these. Yes, annotations. Here we go. Right. So this one's basically set up for you like that, right? So 9 over x equals 6 over 2. I'm going to make this easier on myself. So 9 over x equals, make that 3 over 1. So cross multiply, you get 9 equals 3x, and then 3 equals x. So that's the answer to the first one. The answer to the first one is 3. You just put a 3 right here. What else? Anything else? Anything y'all like? Maybe this one, number 6. So with number 6, over here you have, you color code this, it's the top, and then the top, and then we need the bottoms. So you need this, and this. So set up your proportion. The green one is 15, and then this one is 10. Then on top, you have x here. And then for this one, that's got to be 6. So this is what you solve. Again, if you want to make it easier, you reduce that to 3 over 5 equals x over 15. So you get 45 equals 5x, so that's what, 9? Later, when you get down to here, you have to start solving for things. So I haven't done a bisector problem. So here's a bisector problem. Ooh, this one's complicated. Yeah, let's do this one. So you need this. Do 5 divided by whatever this is equals 10 divided by 6. So this whole thing is 2x minus 3, and then you subtract 6 from that. So 2x minus 3, that's 2x minus 9. So that means this is going to be 2x minus 9. So 5 over 2x minus 9 equals 5 over 3. So cross multiply, you get 15 equals 5 2x minus 9. So 15 equals 10x minus 45. So that's plus 45, going to be 60 equals 10x. Then x equals 6. There you go. That's number 11. I think that was probably the hardest one on here, though. Like, because the rest of these, yeah, yeah, see, like this one is kind of like that, but it's way easier. Okay. I mean, if 100% of the class who's talking wants that one worked out, we can do that. Yeah. There's people on here. They're just not talking. All right, this whole bottom is 9, right? So if this is 3, that makes this 6 right here. So this is all you got to do. Now it's 4 over 3 equals x over 6. So 4 over 3 equals x over 6. So 24 equals 3x, and x equals 8. This was the first step right here. We had to find that 6. The whole thing is 9, right? Like right here, it says, this blue line says this whole thing is 9. So if this whole thing is 9, but from here to here it's 3. That means the rest of this has to be 6. But I don't think there's any more of those, because the rest of these, yeah, it's kind of just, you just set up the proportion. Like here for 13, you do 8 over 3 equals 16 over x minus 1. For this one, you do 20 over 16 equals 35 over 8x minus 4. So all the rest of them follow those same steps.